Welcome to the wonderful world of drawing. I'm your host, Jeremy Stoltz. We are on Season 2, Episode 291. Today is Inktober Day 18, and today we are covering Moon. Welcome! Nope, not yet. I forgot my water, and I forgot to bring it up, and that's what I meant to grab before I started the show. It was water. I went downstairs to get it, and did everything but it. And so we're going to set our bottles here. We're going to run off and go grab our water, and I shall return. Okay, I have returned. Let's dish out my doses. Okay. Medication in. Yes, it would have been a great tweet. It still is a good tweet. All right. Let's do this. And just because, let's give you an invite because, well, you're here anyway. So if you want one, it's yours. If you don't, sit back, enjoy. Watch as we uncover all of the creepiness. Maybe good for a beer store pick tomorrow. Yeah, if I get around to... Oh, no, I'm doing spaghetti tomorrow. Never mind. I'll say if I get around to cooking the... whatchamajiggle that I was looking... I had a word in my brain. Oh, the ribs that I need to cook. I probably will drink a beer then. Yeah. As long as the weather permits on, let's see, Wednesday, I probably will cook them on the grill then. invited a heck of a lot of people. Anybody shows up, that's up to them. But there was definitely invites like crazy sent out today. All right, do I have my... I took them all to the convention with me and don't think I unpacked them. Do I have... Aha! I have an old... Oh, that's too big. Just gotta cut back. Come on, stop moving. Good enough. Nah, I don't want to add any in. I don't need them. I'm going to try to add some bats in, but I don't want it. More bats? I don't know. I don't know how I would draw tiny bats. I mean, they're just like... Those look like birds. So how do I draw, like, tiny bats? Yes, mini bats. So I'm looking up something on Google to see whether I can figure out an idea for this. And so I missed the S in bats in the background. and I got bat in the background, and so I'm seeing all these pictures of a baseball bat just sitting in the background of different things. I'm like, no, 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 no. Okay, now I see how to. All right, we'll draw some bats in. Thing's too big right there. All right, I think I got enough sketching done. We can get some inkerage in. I just don't get this. This must not have been, I don't think I got enough ink in there for it to flow. Got to figure out how to get an inker inside there. Then maybe I can use that pen. In the meantime, let's get dangerous. Stay in there. Stay on target. So, Luke, do you know much about the world of NFTs? Okay. Because I was talking to Bobby Bicker this morning, this afternoon, sorry, and she had, or I should say, I was watching her broadcast, not talking. And she had Tanya in there, and Tanya was talking to her about getting into NFTs. And I had asked a question about, well, can you use, physical media that you've already done, or does it have to be all digital? And she said, no, you can absolutely use physical media. But I didn't get to ask any follow-up questions because I was busy doing some other things and whatnot. So I had some questions for somebody to see, what was going on. If anyone is lurking and wants to join and come on up and have some chats, that as well. I'm just kind of sketching this out and getting it all ready. Couldn't really think of any movies that I really wanted to that spotlighted Moon in them. And then I got to thinking that maybe a zombie hand coming out of the ground would be kind of cool. But then I was like, nah, you know what would be really cool is just making it a skeleton hand. Gives me a chance to draw something that I have not really done before, which is a good skeleton hand. Them lovely bones. Welcome, Jeeves. Working on Inktober's day 18 selection of Moon.
Hey, Jeremy.
And now move over, Bacon, because now there's something leaner. Welcome, everyone. Desiree.
Say. I'm having a cough attack. I'm sorry after that one.
As I done killed her with my dad joke.
That was great. I'm not lean whatsoever, but you know.
I'm sorry, but I've seen the pictures. You can stop lying to us now.
I've gained weight this summer.
I've gained a weight. You've gained a weight.
A weight?
Yes, you gained a weight.
Oh, man.
You still
I
look
did have a
fabulous,
misfire.
and you know it. And if anyone else tells you otherwise, let me, Luke, and Jeeves know, and we'll go have a word with them.
Oh. What'd you do to the ear?
You have to glue it?
How did you do that?
I don't know.
You gained all weight, Jeeves, not just one weight?
Oh, I don't have the glue. We ran out. Here. Just take it. I'll sew it tomorrow. It's fine. I'll sew it. It was $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Huh?
It was $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Why?
Because that's
just
how much
broke
things
at the
cost there,
Dollar
sweetie.
Tree?
If I give Pawpaw the money from the Tooth Fairy, maybe he'll take the Dollar Tree and get a new one.
Okay.
When he picks you up Saturday.
Okay.
Okay? Sorry. Communicating with my
No.
kid.
That's perfectly fine. Tragedy. You know, you cannot undo tragedy. Jeeves says he gained all the weight. COVID did it? No, COVID, how dare you?
Homemade delicious snacks.
What do you
That's
make?
what does it.
What are you snacking on?
Gluten-free double chocolate with Ghirardelli chocolate chips. Brownies. I just totally had a really bad brain fart. I'm sorry. With chocolate.
I made brownies over the weekend.
Really? And it
Just
has
regular
chocolate
out
frosting
of the
on it.
box brownies, though. It wasn't anything.
Well, it's still homemade. You made it at home. So
subscribe to me. So thank you. You're thinner but heavier, so you gain muscle.
yeah, these are it. I have them sitting right next to me. I'm trying to eat them before they get hard.
Yep.
Because I don't want them to go waste. My kid doesn't like them anymore because she ate too many of them.
Thank you, Jim. Very nice to see you in here, sir. I had such a blast at your trivia the other night. Let's see, Jim from Chicago. Okay, let's add you in because you're the first time in this month. I put down a list of all people that give off awards to me, and then at the end of the month, I tally them all up in real time. But at the end of the month, I check the top 3 people, and they get their choice of artwork that I've created during the month. And or they can pass on it, or they can, give the gift to somebody else. But it's my way of giving back just a little bit to everybody. All right. So let's see. This up here is going to be dark.
Excuse me. Still like sick. It's weird.
Here and here, which means moon's here, which I've got to create. A bit there of that. So that'll do that. Dark there will be fine. Okay, so I'm going to have to create a bit of access on this side here for the light. Because if I'm going to darken the back side of this, I got to have some light showing there. And that I will leave. Okay, so, all right. I got to darken this up some more, and then we'll be good to go. Thank you. It was my first trivia that I've done probably since Periscope, back when Native Graffiti did some trivia, I think. Or was there somebody else that I used to follow that did trivia over on Periscope as well? I don't know. It's been so long since I remember the people that I followed on the scope. But I used to jump in for a couple trivia nights. Yeah, that's what I said. I remember going in on some of Michelle's. But I think there was another guy I followed over there too. But I think his was mostly music trivia. I don't know. Too many years ago. I was a much younger man and could remember things then.
Sorry.
Yeah, her quizzes were great. Can't wait to see what you're going to do with that top part of his hair. Okay.
I know. I'm getting to his forehead. It's kind of rough. I've been kind of slacking on the guitaring and then the art department because I've been spending more time with my kid outside. Hence why I'm coughing so much, because I'm still trying to get rid of the mold from inside the house from the floods. Huh?
You're going to get to the point where you're not going to be able to go outside either because of the weather. So it's good
exactly,
that you're getting,
you know?
It's good that you're getting in there now.
So,
thank you, Jim.
I know I sponsored you and all the other art people here on HAPS, but I had to quit sponsoring because I have a breathing machine coming in.
Yep.
So I can do the breathing at night, or like, you know what I mean? Like the
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, the treatment, breathing treatments.
Yeah, breathing, yep.
And then I'm saving up for air purifier because when that girl flooded the apartment 3 times.
Yep.
Man. And then when the sewage got backed up, so I'm currently my body's getting rid of all this stuff, and that's why I'm coughing so much. You know, your lungs just can't really handle it. So I've been going outside more, and now it's finally like coming up. So
well, always take care of yourself first. We will be here waiting for you, because otherwise we wouldn't be friends. But yes, if you need time with your daughter, take that time. Because you know what? It goes by, as having a 13-year-old right now and almost 14-year-old, that time goes by so quick.
Yeah.
And if you can capture a few moments now, capture them.
Yeah, yesterday my bestie, next door neighbor friend, she bought 4 pumpkins, and when she came up, I had like a mini panic attack because like I was hanging outside and like I was around people, and then I was like, okay, I got this. I grabbed something to eat, and then I was like, "When do you want to do this? Tomorrow?" And then I was like in my mind, "No, let's do it today." So I said it out loud. I was like, let's do it today." And she's like, "Yeah, I kind of planned for that." So we carved
Aw.
pumpkins yesterday, and then that was really fun to get outside and so it's like the being around something tangible and creative fun being outside with the kids and other people is kind of helping
Yep.
the anxiety, a little bit because I think
Yeah.
COVID really it really messed everybody up with their anxiety and depression.
Oh
So
yeah.
and then
When I was here
today,
by
oh,
myself for like 2.5 months, because my wife
mm-hmm.
went down to South Carolina with our son because he had just had his newborn and he needed a little bit
Oh,
of help. And I was like, go on down there. He had a wife and everything, but still, it helps to have mama there. And
moms are the
so,
best, yes.
we sent her down there, and then they locked a lot of things down, and I was just here by myself. My work had shut down, so I wasn't going to work. And I just, yeah, I know exactly. I didn't want to leave my room. I didn't want to leave the house, and I've never been like that. So yeah, it's very tangible and real.
It is, and it's really rough to get over, like, my stepdad told me today, like, because they showed up out of the blue. My mom and my stepdad showed up out of the blue, and my
Right?
daughter came running in my room saying, "Mommy, grandma's here." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
It's because I deleted Facebook and Messenger off of my phone for,
Yep.
like, a month, and because of the whole shutdown of it, and I was just like, "I'm just gonna get rid of this for a little bit, and I'm sure everybody's
Yeah.
gonna be fine." But everybody was freaking out because we had tornado stuff happen here,
Oh, that's
um,
right.
and everybody was trying to get a hold of me. So my mom's like, "You don't get a hold of me for a whole month. What do you think I'm gonna do?" I was like, "I'm so sorry, mom. Like, I'm going through a crisis right now." She's
We had
like,
wellness checks done on you, and even those people didn't return.
"Mhm." My mom's like, "You don't ever ignore your mother." So it's like,
Right?
"Yes, mother." So, it's nice to have your mom around, um, and even though you're going through that, like, little spurt of anxiety and depression, just understand that they're possibly going through it too, and so it's nice to talk to somebody who's on your level. Because today was pretty awesome hanging out with my mom and,
Yeah.
for
Right?
a whole 2 hours, and I was outside hanging out, and it helps, but
Thank you for the
yeah,
collab
that's
award,
yeah.
Michael.
And I think that's, like yeah, COVID really did, like, put a damper on, like, anxiety, and it's just, like, having to be around people again, and, I haven't actually been to my mom's house in over a year,
Yeah.
and that's rough, and they want me to come over there for a, Halloween party,
Thanksgiving.
and I'm just like,
Oh,
"I
Halloween.
don't I don't know." You know? So it's like
Yeah.
having to get out of your own shell with that anxiety.
Yeah. I've got to force my wife to when we need to go to like the store or something. It's one of those things where it's like, no, honey, she's like, can't you just go? I'm like, no, you have to go too.
What are you doing, Punk?
Look,
You making fun noises with you?
Raspberries.
do that too.
That helps with singing.
Is that what we're doing right now? We're making raspberries?
Making raspberries is what Jeremy said.
Heck yeah. Just,
It's like a car.
oh, like a car. We're revving our engine.
Do
Very nice.
that again.
I can't. Hold on, sorry, my lips get kind of like vibrating. It just feels
Right?
weird. Bring back my mama bunny. You want to lick it? That is not lickable. Bring it back. Sorry.
Try to do that for me in a few years, my teeth will come out.
Don't lick bunnies. I'm not sure if Ella supports that.
Yeah, I don't know whether bunny licking is allowed.
Lick buns.
So, on a side note, so that we can make a joke about this, when your daughter ran in and said that your mommy was here, and you were like, what is Veda doing here?
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
I thought it'd be a funny joke. That's why I was like, I got to get that one out.
I could see her flying over here though.
Mm-hmm.
Just to hang out and just like go back.
She's a spontaneous person. Like, just because you think she wouldn't do something, she would have already.
Mommy.
Mhm.
You have to find your bunny.
No, bring it back. I'm not alive, baby.
But I don't know where I don't know where I hid it.
Uh-oh.
Now you have to find it.
You know.
You have to find it.
I don't know where I put
You have to find it.
Squeeze buns.
Open bun, yes.
You have an hour left for your TV time. Go on.
But you have to find your bunny. You have to find your bunny, okay? Okay, Mommy?
Don't do that. Can you go take these back in the kitchen so I don't eat them all?
Huh?
Can you go take these back in the kitchen so I don't eat them all, please?
Yeah, hot cross buns even.
Quit being goofy. No, don't stop being goofy.
Right, yeah, don't. All right, so on a whim, I tried this paper, and I normally don't use watercolor type of paper because of the texture that it has. But I will state that if you can get this brand right here, which is Artist Loft watercolor, and it says like Artist Level 2, 140-pound paper. This does not have that grainy like watercolor texture to it. As you can see when I'm doing like with my ink and stuff like this, it's actually really nice. I've done a little bit of coloring on one of these just to test it, and it holds markers very well. So this is something that I recommend because I just tried it to see. And it's definitely some pretty cool paper. I mean, it held all the ink on this piece right here very well.
It looks so nice. How's the bleed through with it?
Well, you know how thick I went on this. The only bleed through is where I got on the edge, but otherwise, yeah, all the way through. No, like, and I saturated that pretty thick. So this paper, I'm really digging, and it was. I don't have the cost on here, but I want to say it was like $12, I think, for the pad, and it has 24 sheets altogether in it. And since I'm doing the 5x7s, I can fit 2 5x7s on it, and then 2 sketch cards that I can cut out of it. And then I have like a few pieces like this that are left over that I use for testing and scrap.
Wow.
So,
Where'd you get it for those who don't know where to get it?
I think I got this one at Michael's, I believe.
Luke, I think it's plywood.
It probably is plywood, sir. Is that what 100-pound or 140-pound paper is in Canada? Is that plywood?
Oh man. I mean, I guess he's not wrong because we draw with wood while we write on wood. So
Yeah.
how's your wood today?
Mine's okay.
It's terrible. Oi.
Boy, how dare you find it? Let's see what the cost of this paper is on Amazon. Artist, Loft.
Now, are you able to get Artist Loft on dickblick.com?
Possibly, I can check that in a minute. Watercolor pad. 9 by 12.
Well, I can check it on mine real quick.
Okay, so this has a different cover to it, but it's the same exact paper, and it's $15.99 on Amazon. Oh, okay, there we go. So let's see Blick Studios, huh? Not Block. Blick. Because I believe this is just common paper. Artist Loft. Watercolor. Ooh.
Excuse me.
Pad.
Dick Blick does not sell it.
No?
No.
How dare Blick not sell it? Oh, no, they've got Carson. And I don't know how the paper would be on that, so that's why I just tried this a little bit to see what how the paper, because like I said, I've got other watercolor paper that when I've looked at it, it's really grainy and just I don't know.
I've seen a lot of Artist Loft stuff at the Dollar Tree, if I'm not wrong about that.
That probably might be even the just the sketch pads, which are usually, if I remember right, they're like 50 or 60 pound paper, which is not bad for sketching, but for
where is it at?
The alcohol markers and stuff like that, it will bleed through that stuff like crazy.
Maybe it's not Dollar Tree, or I think it's at Hobby Lobby.
Now, Hobby, I would expect to see it, yes.
Because that seems like to be like a certain brand, like Hobby Lobby or like Michael's would make Artist Loft. So it wouldn't be at Dollar Tree, no. But Dollar Tree does have pretty cool stuff there. The paper just isn't there though.
Thank you for the one award, Mr. Anthony. Let's see. Do I have you on here yet this month? No. Okay, so let's see.
Like the paper I'm using, it does bleed through though. It's Strathmore, but it's a colored pencil series, so.
Okay. What pound paper is it?
100 pound.
See, now that's weird that this is only 40 pound heavier, because I want to say these sketch cards that I have that I bought were 100 pound paper. I'd have to look back on the link.
I think it depends on the type of Strathmore paper that you get. Because these ones are the colored pencil, so that, it's meant for colored pencil, so you'd have to get something that's more multi-purposed,
Yeah.
But Strathmore has really good paper.
Yes, it does.
I think I got this one at Dick Blick for like $8. This huge thing. This is 30 sheets, 9 inches by 12 inches. So it's pretty big. It's portrait paper.
Right.
But yeah, that paper that you're using is pretty cool though. You not even have any bleed throughs. That's amazing.
Yeah. I agree.
Hi, Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay. It's our Lindsay.
Is that kid okay? I told her she had an hour left, but it's been like 15 minutes. So I'm giving her half more hour to wind down and jump on her bed and do whatever she needs to. She spent most of the day outside. Like 9 o'clock this morning, she asked me if she can go outside and play. Because we've been outside almost 3 days in a row, being out, playing and doing things. So I've been trying to get her away from the TV, but exercise. But hey, she's been having
Yeah,
fun.
I've got to get over there and because I was in the Haps not in, but I was watching the Haps what is it called when they spotlight somebody? Creator Spotlight. Thank you. This morning or this afternoon, and Peter told me about it, and I told him I'd go over and check it out, but I have not been on my computer all day except for just now, so I will have to go over and look into it. You won't be able to play this time. No, because is it during school function stuff?
Yeah, I won't be able to do it either because my phone always glitches on Haps. So on like group setting, you know what I mean, grouping. So
I know you only do well over here with me.
well, it's like I know, like
No.
in our like group settings, I can come and go, and like
Yeah.
if my phone shuts off, it's okay. But like if I'm on Haps, like
Yeah.
like the creator corner, I
Right.
want to be more professional, but you can't be professional
Exactly.
when it shuts down.
It's during your Wednesday mommy and triathlon. Yes. That's what I figured when you said you couldn't make it. I was like, the only way I would see it is if it was mommy duties were more, up and running for it. She is a super mom. She's a super lady. A super woman, if you would. You can just run the after party for us, Lindsay. So that's Wednesday. So the topic would be Sprout for Inktober. Well, I'd like to say it gets better, Lindsay, but I'm lying. I'm at a point where I have to take deep breaths sometimes before I talk because I don't want to get in a yelling mood just because we're not communicating properly. That's probably one of the better skeleton hands I've ever drawn. Not too shabby for Moon, huh? Oh man, it has been a long day. I was up till I think almost 2:30 last night, maybe almost 3, and then woke up at 10. So I mean, I got some sleep, but I'm just feeling blah today. Bum, 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 ba-da-da, bum, bum. So what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's loop. I still don't have an idea for what I'm going to draw for tomorrow. But I didn't even realize today was Moon, even though I'd seen several people doing their Inktober's already today. And they were drawing, like Bobby and Tanya were drawing Moon today, and I just did over my head. I was like, oh, they must be doing an earlier day or an early, like trying to catch up. No, they were on the proper day. I just did not get around to paying attention to the list. So I'm thinking ahead because I was debating doing a Michael Myers and the Moon today. And I was like, meh, like his face with maybe the moon behind it. But on the 25th, we have coming up Splat. And so I'm thinking the 25th, I should do a Michael Myers.
Ooh.
Because there's no other day that I really see that would fit Michael Myers or Halloween itself specifically. We've got Loop, Sprout, Fuzzy, Open, Feet. No, not Feet. I just had to say Open Feet.
Open Feet.
Leak.
Thanks,
Extinct,
mine are awful looking.
Splat, Connect, Spark, Crispy, Patch, Slither, and Risk. So I think out of all of those, I think Splat definitely hits the best Halloween Michael Myers connection. J Opera, nice. That is going to be a good Thursday.
I love how there's so many different people that they're showcasing now.
I know.
Because you remember when I was like, they only bring on the VIPs.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a while ago, but
Yeah, that was just before I came on.
yeah.
I liked my Hapstar experience. All the messed upness of it and everything. it made for a very unique experience, and I wouldn't change it for the world. And I know Carrie was so frustrated, and I'm like, this is life. Don't get frustrated with life. There's no point in letting it get to you.
Yeah. Well, when you're trying to do something like professional looking like that and trying to get your name out in a good way, and
Yep.
you want people to look at it like, wow, so it's like it's kind of hard. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was frustrated with Haps when I first came on here. Like, because you want your appearance and your name to look good, but
Yeah.
Haps, you got to remember that Haps is just beta testing. It's not.
Yep.
Yeah,
we're not even a full app yet.
Mm-mm.
As they say in the land of oh man, I just lost it. Dragon Ball Z. This isn't even our final form. Someday we'll be a real boy. Or girl.
I'm just that mischievous elf on the shelf,
Yes. And we stick you in the freezer and put a little tiny Elsa doll next to you and be like, "Uh-oh, the elf pissed off Elsa."
Oh my. I loved your Hap Stars. It was cool.
Mm-hmm. I need to see some up close and detail.
Stop shaking the table.
Damn.
Stop it. It's loud.
That is sickening good.
Thank you. Here you go. Take it and go. Brush your teeth after.
Okay.
Sickening good.
That is going to make a great cover.
It's all right. You know, it'll do.
It's alright.
It's all right. I did a show last night showing like my old artwork from when I was a teenager till now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It went pretty deep with a lot of the depressing shit I went through, but it's pretty it was pretty cool to show off some of that stuff.
Oh, yeah. So Lindsay was pretty happy to hear what my November challenge for myself is.
Oh, what is it?
I, for the month of November, am going to take a nice stack of sketch cards like so. And there's probably going to need to be more than this, but I've got them. And I'm only doing one challenge. I don't care if there's another one out there that looks cool or not. And I am drawing characters from Animal Crossing.
Oh, she'll love
'Cause
that.
I've never drawn them, even once. And I figured they'll sell okay at conventions.
Oh,
But like I told Lindsay, I don't know these characters at all. So I'm going to need help knowing what and who to draw. Like the only one that I know is that Tom Nook. I only know Tom. Or is it Tom? I don't even know if it's Tom. I just know it's something Nook.
I don't even own a Switch, so I have no idea. I don't have a smart TV. I have one that you plug into the wall and it just turns on. My tech is very low. Low
My
maintenance.
TV is really smart. When I hit the button for on, it comes on.
That would be a pretty cool collaboration there, though. I'd like to see that.
But yeah, like she said, there's a huge update for the game the first week of November, so it'll be a really good time to sit and start drawing this stuff. And then, you know, if it happens to inspire anyone to want to purchase any, I'll be even happier.
From Lindsay's brains to your hands, that'll be amazing.
Can't you just go live on the Switch right onto Twitch and show us your island? I mean, you have a Twitch account already.
You can do that stuff?
Oh, yeah, you can play your video games right out. I mean, I can go right into my PlayStation right now and tell it to go live right on Twitch.
Wow.
And I can show you my gameplay from whatever I'm playing.
Wow. I'm so far behind on tech.
Not without a capture card. Oh, okay. Damn. Well, then you'll have to set up your... I went blurry. So you would have to set up a camera, and then you'd have to, like, set up your little mobile thing, like, so you'd have your phone or your Switch right here and a camera, and then you could just be like, look at my Switch camera. But heck, you could do that right on here. No, I don't know. I would have to actually grab a hold of my wife or daughter's Switch and find out if that is possible. I don't know. I know with Xbox and PlayStation, it's as easy as literally just clicking a button and then setting up your account. Um, I I don't know that much about Nintendo. Right. Um,
Jeez, Jeremy, when did we switch positions? Like you're the blurry one and I'm the clear.
I know. Well, you want to know why? It's because of the subject matter you're drawing. There's no way the gods would actually shine down hard on that.
You're too sweet. Too sweet. Yours is amazing. Like I love the way you textured the skeleton coming out of the ground.
Yeah, there's some detail in the hand there.
Yeah, there is. I think you've gotten better with your inking.
I think so too. This whole inking with the nib and whatnot is definitely, and you'd think I'd be just as good having the little tiny microns, and hopefully maybe when I start to do microns again, it'll.
There we go. You're nice and clear now.
All right, there we go.
I like the starry night that you put there.
Yeah, I wanted something to break up the background, and like when I get into coloring this, the clouds in the background are gonna have a bit of like an orange tinge to some of like the top part of them. So it's not just gonna be gray; it's gonna have like this little bit of orange tinge to it.
So you're gonna put color to it like next time?
Next month, yes.
Okay.
So what I'll do is like I went blurry again. Yes. So on the first, I'll draw my first Animal Crossing card. We'll color it and everything, and then I will turn around and I will pull this out, and we will color this one,
Ooh.
and then so on. Like on the second, we'll color, the suit and whatnot. So each day, I'll still be doing two pieces of art per se, but only one of them is going to be colored, so I don't really have to think about it.
You've got some good ideas. It's just having the initiative to really get through with it. Like that's not like how I am, like having to push myself to finish pieces and
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now, Lindsay, and it says yeah, without having a capture device, and I was like, oh, that's a weak spot on the Nintendo selling point. But again, it is a very much smaller device. It is not doesn't have the hardware surface that like a PlayStation or an Xbox has. So you have to leave some stuff out, it would seem, and that's probably one of the other, one of the things that you've got to leave out. So, oh well. But I could always find out what your um, gamer tag is, and I could have my wife fly there and check out the island, and then she could show me.
she'll fly there?
Yeah, well, I think that's how you do it. I think you fly to other people's islands, or maybe take a boat. I don't know. All I know is my wife had me play with her once, and all I did is went around digging a bunch of holes and shaking all of her trees and leaving things lying around. And she told me if she wanted me to pick up after me, she wouldn't be on a game; she'd be in real life. So
Did you get in trouble?
a little bit. I haven't been back on the game with her since. Happened.
You shook her trees. Yeah.
Well, I guess like when you shake the trees, like apples and branches and other things will fall out. Hello, Ella.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for me.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Look out. So how do you like my moon picture for Inktober, Ella? Is it creepy enough for you?
He's mooning you.
I'm mooning you. It's not even a bunny moon. No buns. No buns were harmed. Oh, we have a question for you. I did once, Ella. I did shake trees in Animal Crossing. So we had a bunny question for you. It got raised. And is licking bunnies allowed?
Oh my. You actually asked her that.
I did. I have to.
You were asking her.
She says, "Sure, you can lick a bunny."
Like a cat?
Probably lick with the fur though, not lick against the fur, right? You'd want to lick with the fur, as long as you have consent. Okay, very good. Bun, may I lick you?
Oh my goodness, this is great.
Yes, consent is key.
What's the thing that Lindsay always says?
Lindsay says all kinds of things, and I think we're supposed to listen to her. But I don't.
She says something about licking, and I don't remember.
Licking?
Yeah.
I'm sure she does. Lindsay, do you say something about licking?
Yeah, there it is.
Don't lick people. Okay. That is something that we need. I'm glad we know now. Now, I've done my Inktober, so I can go back to microns. Because I can. That's how it works. It's allowed.
So, Jeremy, I started watching Stranger Things.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm on the second episode of the first season.
Okay.
It's
I think it
pretty
was by
good.
the third episode that I was like, ooh, that I really kind of got hooked on like the first two is just kind of like some jump scare stuff and some stuff that's like, okay.
Yeah.
You're getting to know the characters and stuff, but the story really kind of, to me, I think jumps out at episode 3.
That's what my next neighbor said. But I do think the girl that showed up out of the blue, 11, like Elle,
Yes.
I think she's cute. She reminds me a lot of Halsey, like her look.
Oh, good call.
I was like, wait, did they film this when Halsey was younger? No.
Well, they did film that quite a while ago. That was filmed, you figure, probably 2015 or 2014, because it premiered in 2016.
Yeah.
So, obviously they had to film it quite a bit beforehand. I am anxiously awaiting the new season, though. I can't wait. But yeah, she
Season
has become
4,
a great
right?
actress. I'm really looking forward to more and more of her career.
I got really sad when the little boy disappeared in the first episode.
Oh yeah.
I was really upset. I was like, no, he is cute. What happened? So I'm still waiting to see what happens. So
I think that's where episode 3 takes in. If I remember right. It's been a while since I've watched season 1. It is also the only season that I own on DVD.
wow.
I've not bought season 2 yet, or season 3 for that matter, But the season 1 that I have actually looks like an old VHS cover, actually, which I think is rather cool considering, the year it's supposed to take place, and they really hit home on really good key topics for the 80s without really shoving it down your throat. It wasn't like, oh, look at this, we're the 80s.
Yeah. Even though I wasn't born in the 80s, it definitely felt like an era of the 80s. And it was
Right.
pretty cool to feel like that time hop, like in it, you know. I'm saying time hop and she comes in here saying hop hop. Are you a bunny?
I still haven't watched her in the
Hey, look.
Sherlock Holmes series. It's one of those things where it's like I intend to watch it, but I've got so many other shows that I need to get around to watching that it's on the back burner. Des is on mute right now because she got mummied. She shall return. And then I'll be sure to point out your question, Ella. Season 2 of the Alona Holmes. How do you say that? Enola? I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, I got a little bit of a late start today because I was in the middle of playing video games again and got sidetracked with what time it was. And by the time I got off the game and then in here and everything turned on.
Were you pew-pewing?
No, I was building castles and trying to tame. Well, it was on a beach, so kinda. But it was, and then I was trying to tame dinosaurs too.
Fun.
In a game called Ark. Welcome to broadcast, Miss.
Hello.
Double time Hapstar co-host.
2 weeks in a row.
I know. I thought I was the only person cool enough to do 2 weeks in a row, but no. You done took over my spot.
No. I was not featured 2 weeks in a row. I'm just there to look pretty.
Well, and that comes easy for you, so.
Oh, thanks.
What platform? J plus eShow. I was playing on the PlayStation 4, and I was playing Ark. Damn phone!
Shake your fist at it, Des. It may not work, but it'll make you feel better. Y'all are too cool for me. What? Ella.
We're just trying to
It's
actually
not
get
true.
to be as cool as you. So I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Exactly.
We've got years to try to even get on your level.
Yep. I don't even touch your viewership these days, Miss Ella.
I know, like I've, and this isn't a dig on anything, but like, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that my broadcasts have been very short.
Yeah.
You know, like they're an hour, sometimes maybe an hour and a half. And it's like I look and I'm like, wow, I only hit like 50 viewers that day, you know, and I might get another 30, 40 on replay. And I'm like, I'm really taking a hit.
Yeah,
But
and I really have not been taking any of the numbers the last week or so by heart
yeah,
because they've had such issues with tracking numbers and whatnot. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna roll with it. It doesn't even really bother me too much, but I notice it. It's acknowledged.
yeah,
Ella, that is a plus, not a minus. I'm just gonna let you know that is a talent.
that,
Not
yes,
everybody can do that.
no, that is true. Not hardly anyone can do that, really.
It's quite a gift.
But I acknowledge the fact that part of, like I said, part of my viewership is from shortened times. And for a while there, I was bouncing back and forth on different times. So I wasn't staying
Yeah.
consistent.
Well, and the numbers are a little bit different too because of the Periscope disconnect, and Twitter is not bringing in comments anymore. So I doubt that
Yes.
there's any interaction coming in, even though it's connected. So I mean, there's a lot of factors playing into that I think it's just you may see a dip in your numbers if you're used to having it at a certain spot, or
Yeah.
vice versa or whatever. But I just I'm not here for being the best of the best, the most popular or whatever. I'm just here to hang out with friends and do art and have fun doing it.
And to hang out in SJ's chat and listen to him talk about how cool it is to learn new techniques like
Hell
blending art.
yeah. Oh
He
my
was talking about it
gosh.
today again. And he
Was
was
he
like, this is a cool
actually
thing.
I know he was tracing out the characters. Did he actually dive into the alcohol marker part? Because I was kind of touching base
He
with
was
him to
still
see if he tried it
when
yet.
I was watching earlier before I had to get off because my phone died. He was still pencil sketching at that point.
Okay.
He hadn't
Yeah,
he
I
hadn't
knew that
dove in yet.
he was starting a new page of his characters, and he was gonna try out the technique once he got all those traced
Welcome,
over.
Edward Wolf. And when you say you'll draw soon, does that mean tonight or
Jeremy,
like in the
did you get my
upcoming
tweet?
month?
That's the Edward is also the J plus E show. That's the same person.
Oh, okay. Let me check tweets, and I shall find out if I got them. Tweet.
I only check my Twitter like twice a year.
I check it at least.
The funny thing
is
that I have 2 Twitter accounts, and I only check them like once a year, or maybe twice.
I did. Okay. So that tomorrow. What time, sir?
Tomorrow. Love ya tomorrow.
I think outside of 9 p.m., I'm pretty open tomorrow.
People need to throw a brick at my face before I look at my Twitter. Okay. So that happened. Well, all right then.
I'm
How
Eastern.
much
There's 8
can I get?
sound. Yeah, as long as we could wrap it up before 9 so that I could jump on my show, I have no problem. Yeah, because I'm Eastern as well.
Easton. Ooh,
Istanbul.
only $50?
Constantinople. No, that's the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, let me pencil that in so that I remember. Tomorrow. 8. Not AM, PM. All right. Do I have to wear any costumes and or do I have to prepare anything? And the lady with the beautiful voice that has the face to match is Miss Lindsay Badger.
Ah, you ruined my secret identity.
Oh, darn it. Sorry.
Cat's out of the bag now.
Are you as proud as I am for 70 views in 5-hour stream? I am extremely proud of 70 views in 5 hours.
It's better than 10. That would be really depressing for that much time.
I have streamed probably, let's say, 30 hours worth of content over on YouTube, and I've had 2 viewers in all of that.
Ella started at 0. Well, I think we all started at 0. We started from the bottom, now we're here.
Well, see, Lindsay has the power. She always has the power.
Power of the babe.
What?
The power of the babe.
Yes, power of the babe. And so I don't force Lindsay to do anything because she's stronger and the skill of her force is bigger than mine. She has like not only Jedi powers, but she has Sith powers too.
I'm a Super Saiyan as well.
Yes. And so if she doesn't come on screen, I can't.
If I get really mad, I turn blonde and spiky.
Now I will say
I Kamehameha the ish out of my.
You can force her on screen with a Llama stay.
I'm not saying I won't.
That forces all the people.
Wait, how do you get half a sub, Ella? Did you only order a 6-inch? Is that how that worked on YouTube?
2.5 subs.
How does that work?
Does she turn into Sue Storm? She turns into whatever she wants.
I turn into badass badges.
Yes.
I'm my own superhero. Somebody needs to design me a superhero something or another. Badass badges.
Don't make that request to the universe. It will happen.
Okay. Oh, the half is the puppy cat. But wait, why doesn't he get a whole one? Doesn't he have his like own account thing? He has his own Instagram. I like gummy bears.
Gummy, 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 gummy.
I can feel that I'm at the peak of the challenge month because I have no Fs left in the tank.
Yeah.
I have 0 Fs left in the creative tank.
Yep.
I've been in Lizzie's lives where she's had Irby. What's an Irby? Bribe Lindsay with gummy bears. You know, that is quite possible.
An ERB?
I want to say Ergy, as in the puppet. Ergy with a G. Yes. Okay. Yes. Ergy Monster. She's an awesome friend of the badges. She was making her human rather, Hannah, was making hot chocolate bombs live earlier today. That's kind of a new venture that she's taking on to kind of supplement her income because I think Domino's either cut her hours really low or they let her go. I'm not 100% sure on that situation, but she is selling hot chocolate bombs. If you guys are interested in if she ships, I'm definitely going to be ordering some. I've given 0 foxes about my numbers. Hell yeah, Ella. Only give bunnies, not foxes.
That's right. Yeah, I am going to really have to spend like a day drawing the stuff if I even want to attempt to finish Halloween. I've only got 6 days done, so I am now 12 days behind on that. And I knew if I didn't schedule what I was going to draw each day on that one, that was going to be a hard one to keep up on.
I kind of feel that was going to happen before you started. But I wasn't going to tell you no.
Well, and
I'm not going to squash your creative desires to do all the things.
I've done it in the past, so it's not.
Can you draw the Thing, as in the comic book character, the Thing, or like some other thing? Because Thing is very vague.
Or are we talking like, hand thing?
Like eggplant thing, or like...
or like Addams Family thing?
Oh, yes. I loved that character. Ben
Grimm. I have drawn him, yes. I don't know that I've got anything recent.
The Addams Family thing is cool. Yeah. When I was a kid is when the original movie. Yes, Des, you don't see me. The original Addams Family came out when I was a kid, and my dad was obsessed with the Thing, and he would always like make his fingers fly around like Thing. And play around. He's such a silly guy.
Here you go, Edward.
Such a silly guy.
And
yes.
probably one of my most recent things,
What a beautiful family portrait.
and that's on a 2.5 by 3.5 card.
Indeed, it is.
Yes, normally I do comic book stuff 90% of the time, but I've been actually away from comic book stuff for quite a while.
You guys want to see me? Everyone's like freaking out. Where is Lindsay?
I
Right
know,
here.
Lindsay's like this hot topic.
Hello.
She's not even Spencer's anymore.
No,
Look at that!
I'm in the dark room with the glow of the city lights. You
There you
guys
go.
know that this is a cityscape behind me, right?
Yes.
It's kind of an awkward angle to view it at. Usually, when I first put it up on the wall, I had my computer turned 90 degrees so you could actually see it as an actual backdrop, but now it's been rearranged since then.
I was trying to see if I maybe had another. I don't think I've drawn him solo on a card. I have not.
Will I be on J plus E? That depends on when J plus E is.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very, very busy schedule that I sometimes can't even manage. So that will depend on the timing, honestly. And my mental state, because today I ain't doing nothing.
Right. That's why I wasn't like, Lindsay, get on screen.
I know. My brain is mush of all sorts of different flavors mixed together. You know, like the pretend dinner time in the Hook movie, and then it turns to real food. All those colors of like pudding, like neon sherbet colors. That's what the inside of my brain looks like right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robin Williams, for giving us that treat of what the inside of your brain looks like.
Yes, exactly. That's really honestly the best and most obscure reference to a movie that I can come up with to describe the inside of my brain. Yes, I'm a nerd. I like movies. Speaking of movies, I watched Office Space today. That was a treat.
I've ever seen it.
Oh my gosh, that is a treat. You must watch.
Right. I mean, I had the opportunity to rent it for like 12 years.
I don't even I honestly was looking at all of the streaming platforms, so I can't even tell you which one I was on.
I just don't know that I've ever been. I don't know. I mean, I've seen the trailer for it plenty, and I was
so
like,
funny. It's so funny. But it's a little bit of a drier humor, but it's funny. Faux show. It's on Hulu. That's where it was.
So you guys are doing character origin next.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You guys, I know you guys know I'm a nerd, but the origin story episodes of Pop X are legit my favorites. I love deep diving onto characters because I get to learn all that there is to know about said character, and it just opens up a whole Pandora's box of possibilities and storylines that I didn't even know existed. And so my brain is like racing after the episode. It's happened every single time before that. We've covered the Celestials before, we've covered Wonder Woman before, we've covered oh god, I don't even remember. We've done several, but there's a playlist on our channel that's called Origin Stories, and it was actually a series that I asked Joe if we could do it because we had so many new franchises that were being launched, and I thought that it would be beneficial for people like me that was new to the comic book world and only getting introduced to these comic book characters for the first time via the movies. They only very lightly touch on their origin story, and this gives us an opportunity to deep dive into it, where they came from, why they exist, how it all ties together, and then we can do a little bit of speculation afterwards. It just makes my nerdy senses tingle.
And who are we covering?
We will be covering the gold guy from Guardians.
Oh, Adam Warlock.
Yes, Adam Warlock. Thank you. I was like, I almost said Adam West, but I knew that was 500 times wrong. And then the only next Adam that came out of my mouth was Black Adam, and I knew that was 500 times wrong. So yes, thank you. I had a brain fart. Remember, we're still in the pastel mush sherbet phase. So
it will be interesting because while I do know some modern Adam Warlock stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot of his previous stuff because I've never really read the stuff that he was in.
Yeah, so usually Joe is really good. We kind of hit some interesting bullet points. And so we'll kind of do round robin, take turns reading the bullet points, and then we discuss the bullet points. So we
Cool.
kind of piece it together and then explain it a little bit in more of a more casual conversation. So it's kind of like how we do the news, but
Gotcha.
it's like, here's a chunk of information. Let's discuss information. So, depending on how much he wants to unpack, because sometimes we still have to keep it within the hour. Sometimes we run over a little bit, but
Right.
you don't want to be there for 4 hours explaining
Well,
comic book
I
lore.
do,
You're gonna snooze everybody,
but
except for me. I won't be tired, but somebody would. So yeah, and then there's the Dune also. So we're gonna be
yep.
definitely on a time crunch for that as well, because that's coming out next weekend.
Oh, and you have Ghostbusters 2.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah,
that is going to be a
I
packed
actually,
show.
it's funny. I actually picked both or suggested both movies for the month, because I was trying to dig out some not necessarily horror movies, but some spookier movies to pick for the month of October. And I was like, we've already done Ghostbusters 1. Why would you wait? Let's
Yeah,
do the
true.
second one. And I was really excited to pull out Little Shop of Horrors, because it's a horror musical of sorts.
It
It's
is.
just a goofier one, and it's just a fun time, and a lot of people kind of forget that one. And it's kind of an iconic movie. I
It's
think
weird.
it
As much as I didn't really have a lot of replay on Little Shop of Horrors,
yeah.
I had to have watched the original Honey, I Shrunk the Kids probably 10,
Oh my gosh, a
15
million
times.
times.
You know,
And those
that's
are all on Disney Plus too, by the way.
right. So those are something that, Rick Moranis replay that I have quite a bit in my, that lives up in my.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack, by the way, is not on Instagram because I tried desperately to find the lawnmower scene music for
Mhm.
my picture that I posted, and there's nothing on there at all. I looked up
Oh, wow.
the movie, I looked up the title of the track, I looked up obviously the composer, the whole thing, nothing. There's no Honey I Shrunk the Kids on Instagram. Just FYI if anyone's looking.
Wow.
Which I don't think you will, but there is nothing there. Yes, I deep dive and thoroughly think through my music that I post on my stuff. At least I try to. Because then I can go back and enjoy it, and it matches with the picture as best as
I
possible.
don't know that I've ever added music through Instagram.
Really? To your stories?
No.
You should try it. It's fun. You get like
Yeah,
a 15-second clip option. You can make it shorter if you want to.
right.
But you can almost search for almost any music. They have a very, very large library of music available on there. A lot of the most popular stuff is there, but there's also some really obscure stuff on there too. Yeah, just a little bit of everything. Today is Monday.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've seen other people's, add music, but I just thought it was
Yeah.
something that they had, pre-packaged, and they just.
Oh, like a video they uploaded or something?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No,
Like,
I
you
would
go
not
into
put that much
Mixer
effort into my stories. I'm a lazy Instagrammer.
you just
Oh,
realize you have to buy a pad for drawing. Well, I mean, you could still use
Wait.
lined paper art.
You don't
I mean,
have to.
yeah.
I mean, it's nice to have the paper that's made specifically for drawing, but it's not required.
Nope.
Art supplies on all different levels still creates art, whether it is just a plain number 2 pencil and a piece of notebook paper, or a post-it note, or a napkin, or the palm of your hand, which I
Yep.
don't necessarily recommend, but it's still an option. People have drawn art on school desks whenever they didn't have any paper available at all.
Correct.
Um,
So a good buddy of mine, because somebody said something about he can only draw because he has, the expensive tools.
yeah,
And he said, no, that's not true. And this is the artist's name is Dan Fraga. He's worked for Marvel Comics. He's worked for DC. He's done his own
gotcha.
imprint. He's a professional.
Yeah.
He went and took a cardboard, like a cereal box.
Uh-huh.
Tore it open. Used the flat side like this, on the inside. Set it down.
Yeah.
Went outside on video. Broke off a little branch from his tree. Sharpened it. Dipped
it in some
in.
ink. Yeah.
Put the thing in and did this amazing freaking drawing on
Just
this
to prove a
box
point.
top.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not, the tools do not make art. Your brain makes art.
mm-hmm.
It's what you do with the tools that makes the art. And I think that's kind of especially for a novice brain to wrap around, because there's a lot of envy. I even experienced that with when I was learning about bullet journaling, for example. It's like, oh, they have the nicest journals and they have the nicest stickers and washi tapes and pens, and it's just an excuse for me to buy a bunch of crap that I don't need.
Right.
But I realized, I'm just like, okay, first of all, this is not for me. I don't know why I thought it was going to be for me. I don't even write in a regular journal, let alone make a pretty fancy one. But yeah, I just kind of was like, if I can't do with a standard journal and a pen that I can do with all this pile of junk, then I don't need to be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like I said,
that is
some of my
such
favorite
a cool
things in high
drawing.
school. What's that?
That is a nice drawing.
It's an anime character that I do not know who it is anymore, because this was drawn back in 2015 or 16 probably, and I couldn't tell you.
At first I thought it was Master Splinter, but then I was like, no, that's not a rat. That's a fox.
It is a fox.
Maybe it's like Master Splinter's sensei. Who taught Master Splinter? It actually it actually told it in the origin story in the movie, and I don't remember what it was.
I just do not know the name of the Japanese guy.
Some Japanese guy. Not fox-like at all. Jeremy, what does this fox say?
This fox says, ding, 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 ding,
Nice.
Yeah, no, not Thundercat either, because it's got to be something 90s, because I was running through 90s anime when I was drawing these things. Well, maybe not, because this is like a 2000 anime. So some of these characters here, I just don't know who they are, but I drew them because that's what I was in the mood for during that month.
What about like the Fantastic World of Mr. Fox? Because that kind of has those vibes.
It could be even Naruto or something like that, where they just, I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know either.
I need somebody who's a little more anime.
I don't recognize it. You could do a reverse search.
Yeah.
Search with the image or something. I don't know. Man, Brian's still going strong. He's been on for a while.
I know. When I jumped into, because I seen he
3 hours and 41 minutes. Holy moly.
He was doing request or whatever, and I jumped in. I said, okay, I have a request. I need you to sound amazing and look gorgeous.
Yes.
And he said, okay, well, let's pass this on over to Jeremy. And I was like, okay, so he's wrapping up. And then, nope. He
looks prettier and prettier with every bottle he finishes, I'm sure.
Right?
I tease. No, he's rocking it.
I didn't figure that was a request he would have a hard time filling.
No.
Just look gorgeous.
Pablo even dropped him a Request a Song award. What's up with that?
Ooh.
Cool. Fancy. Yeah.
When I first got on here, I had him on my phone when I was doing the skeleton hand. I had it on mute, but I was just kind of keeping an eye on the room.
Watching him closely.
I may have been stalking slightly.
Car Hunger's going. Noni's going.
Noni's on.
Yeah.
Wow. She hasn't been on here a lot.
Ellsworth rocking out in Hawaii. He is like the coolest streams. I love him. Miss Julie's doing her Inktober.
Huh? I thought Joe was gone.
Julie.
No, Joe.
Not Joe.
Look.
Oh, is he here? Huh?
Yeah. I didn't even send him an invite because I was like, I thought he was gone.
Greetings, exalted one.
We were blessed with your drawing earlier when Des was on with us.
Doesn't leave till Thursday, silly goose.
Okay, well, I thought you were busy doing.
Everybody mark your calendars.
Because that's why I was thinking you were gone, because you're not going to be here for like the star of the
men's
half.
group. Joe, are you going to be able to play with the art folk on Wednesday? Is it Wednesday they're doing the takeover?
Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday at I think there's different time slots.
Lock in that time and rock your socks off. I'm not going to be able to play with you guys. No, not the multiverse. Check Discord in the collab section for art. Peter has dropped a link. He's wanting to do a Haps Takeover Inktober edition. So, yeah, details are over there.
Ooh, this paper really takes ink not as well as my other board. It is bleeding.
Do you have something underneath it, or is it going to bleed through?
It's just straight. I have the rest of the thing flapped over, so if it does go through, it's okay. But
have fun buttering your biscuits. Always clean them first and then butter them.
Yes, I would clean those biscuits.
Exfoliate them well.
This was, or is, I should say, a paintbrush that Noni requested that I get when she found out that I was going to use paintbrushes.
Very cool.
Yes, and I got.
Does she do art? Oh wait, I think I knew that, but she doesn't stream it, right?
She does a lot of painting. She does some amazing, excuse my French, shit. She does some amazing shit, Ella.
Okay, I'm looking now. Oh, she's painting right now. Holy molies. What? Shut the front door. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Little mountain thing she's got going on over here.
Yeah, Noni's legit.
If I had coinage, I would drop her some right now, but I don't. So that's sad. I'll just have to give her a big fat heart right here on the react button.
Yeah, I think I've only got 100 right now, so or maybe 50. I don't even think I have 100.
My friend said hi to you, but she left. Who is Noni? I don't know Noni. Noni is live right now. You can find her in the trending tab, and you can go see who it is.
She was a friend of mine over on Periscope, and she was one of the people that I don't want to say art collabed with because we couldn't really collab over there because it was all just voice.
Yeah.
But I did go into her broadcast quite a bit to watch.
Dang, my internet bar is bouncing up and down like it's on jelly beans or something.
Oh.
Bless you.
Thank you for the super heart.
Consume tight.
Thank you for the super heart, super heart, super heart. Thank you for
Thank
the
you
super
for the
heart.
COVID sneeze, COVID sneeze, COVID sneeze.
No, that's post-COVID sneeze.
Did you guys actually get tested, or are you just assuming that that might have been happening?
My wife didn't, and my daughter didn't. But my other daughter and her son and her husband, who live in that back house,
yes,
they got tested and were positive. So I can only assume that since we had the same similar symptoms, that yes, I probably had it, and I'm now on the healing end of it. So
well, I'm glad to hear that you made it out to the other.
Do you remember those couple days where I was like, I'm just feeling like crap, guys?
You were like death for like a week almost.
And that was the worst of it, I think. Those were the couple days of the fever.
Yeah. I had just a really bad head cold for a few days, and I felt like poo too. So I can only
But I
imagine
made
what
it through like a champ.
something worse. You
So
were a
what?
champ, dude. You were like
So when I say I
still
broadcast
streaming.
every day better than the post office,
Yeah, you're not joking. Jeremy Stoltz
Edward,
streaming's open more often than Walmart.
yes. Yeah, I still have a bit of a cough. It's a dry cough. There's nothing coming up. There's nothing draining. I just get
Gotcha.
like type of thing. I never lost my taste, which was a good thing.
That's
My
good.
wife did, my daughter did. They both still can't taste anything.
Oh.
Now I did lose some smell.
Okay.
For a while, for probably about a week, I couldn't smell a thing.
Gotcha.
Now I can't smell like this right here. I can't smell something this far away. But if I
Okay.
bring it like
Closer, you
that,
can smell it.
oh,
Yeah.
where's my camera? Sorry. I have to get it like almost that close to my nose to be able to smell
Jeremy's
something now.
huffing paint over there, or ink.
Yep. But no, like even something like one of the very first things that I was able to open and smell, even like in the middle of it going on, was because I was like, I can't smell anything. I was like, I went to go check to see if something was good in the fridge, and I was like, honey, does this smell good to you? And at that time, she still had smell, and she's like, yeah, it smells fine. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I just realized I'm not smelling anything.
Wait
And
a
it freaked me
minute.
out. So I went to a jar of pickles and opened it up and like stuck my nose in it basically, and I'm like, oh my god, I can still smell pickles. Okay, good.
Okay, we're not completely dead
Yeah,
in the
no,
nose.
because it was freaking me out. So and then I got really, I was eating anything but meat during that time because like I can't smell whether meat smells good and I don't want to eat it.
Oh my gosh.
So I ate a lot of pasta and I ate a lot of, but yeah, no, my taste has never gone away.
Good doll.
You had both vaccines? You had Moderna and Pfizer? I tease.
Oh
I
my
tease.
goodness.
See, now
This
my
guy.
wife had
This
both
guy.
of her shots, and she still.
Peter.
Hello. I was blessed to get into one of Peter's little
Peter.
broadcasts earlier and watch him, and now he's on my show. I just.
Aww.
I can't take this kind of Peter
Got
blessing.
Talent Award.
Oh, thank you, dude. Let me add you in to the list for potential candidates for free artwork this month. The top 3 award givers get their choice of artwork that I produced, which is like today's, which was Moon. This was my Inktober today.
Oh, hey, Peter, while Julie is still live, you should go tell her about the takeover and see if she's available. Wink, wink, nod,
Yes.
nod. Because she's doing Inktober right now. And I don't think she's on the Discord, so
I don't think she's
a part of
either.
The group notification.
Edward was 40 cents. Okay, got it. Did I have any others that I missed? No. I think that was it. Okay. What you know about rolling down in the deep? Yes, Jim, Edward, Peter, Michael, and Anthony. Cake. Yep, got everyone. Woohoo! Yeah, Cajun came in and took over the month again.
Oh,
he
of
hadn't
course.
been on in a while and dropped like massive awards on me.
Because Riley's amazing like that.
Yep.
I love how he has the kitty cam set up now whenever he does art.
Oh, I know, that is so awesome.
So cute. I'm like, that's clickbait right there.
Mm-hmm.
Not that the art wasn't already clickbait, but now you're just sweetening the deal.
Oh yeah.
With kitty cam.
He knows what he's doing.
He's
you know what he's trying to do though?
Hmm.
He's trying to gain his VIP-ness.
He still doesn't have his VIP-ness yet?
No, we have to work on.
Oh my gosh. Peter, we got to get to work on this guy.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get to work on getting his VIPness here
Because
before the end of the
Riley's
year.
been here for like forever and ever.
And I know he's had some
He needs to be a little more consistent, and I think he would nail it.
well, and
That
if it
would be
wasn't
my
for him
only
trying to
complaint.
double up on schooling and
Yeah,
work,
I understand why he's not, but I think if he could take like maybe Christmas break, if he would be able to focus on doing that for like a consistent amount of time for a week or two, I
yep.
bet you that would push him over the edge.
Like I said, especially if we go in and help out the broadcast and
I'm just saying, I mean, that's just something you could plan for, wink wink, in the future, not nod.
and I did notice it also helps your viewership, and I've shied away from it, and I need to get back to it, is when I finish this and I take a
Mhm.
picture of it instead of just posting it to Instagram like I lazily do and let it shoot out to everywhere else. I also
Yeah.
need to post this on my feed and say, hey, this is what you guys missed during yesterday's live coming for
Exactly.
tomorrow. And I keep forgetting to
Yeah.
post stuff on my feed.
Yeah,
So
like
that's my own fault.
take the final picture like you would post on Instagram and just slap it on your Haps feed. I forget to do that myself.
But that's some of the things that I was doing when I was working on
Exactly.
getting.
Get you them eyeballs.
Yep. And
Oh, Julie's moon is so cute. It's got a
is
little
it?
sleepy cap on it.
Aww. See now,
She's just slapping that ink down. I think she's tired and ready to go.
well,
She's like, I'm just getting it
I
done.
think she had like 12 or 13. It was either today or
Oh,
yesterday.
she signed
She
it.
had like 12 or 13 classes for her yoga.
Oh my lord.
Yes.
That's a lot.
So on top of her doing artwork, being a full-time wife, taking care of the cat that she just got during COVID,
Oh my gosh.
she is
Yeah, she's
also
signing it now. She's got gold going on this sucker and everything. It's great.
Yep. Yeah, she is an amazing person.
Fancy. I love
And
her
she
her
makes
poo that she did the other day was so cute.
these amazing spiders.
I've seen them.
Yes.
If
These
I
are,
liked
and she makes
spiders, I
all
would
kinds
get
of
one,
colors.
but if
She
I got one
makes
of those spiders, I would think it was real and try to smash it all the time, and then Des would cry.
No, they look cute on the desk. See, they just
Nope, that's too much creepy crawly. Who be wanting bigger numbers? I'll go help. Riley later, whenever he does go live.
Yes.
I don't know if he's going live
Cajun
today,
Cajole.
but Cajun Cajole, yeah, he has a goal of reaching his VIPness. Hashtag VIP-ness.
Yes, that's let me throw that
So,
in there.
yeah.
Where's my hashtag? I forgot on the keyboard. That's VIP.
It's above the 3.
Yes.
With the shift key.
4 at Cajun. There's what we're trying to get. Is
That's awesome.
VIP
Ella, we
ness.
will definitely summon you when the time is right. For sure. So if you're not subscribed to him, make sure you sub him. So you catch him whenever he goes live. He goes live a lot on the weekends, I've noticed. Usually on Sundays.
More during like the 3 to 4 o'clock hour.
Yeah, like the
Eastern
earlier
Standard.
afternoon. Probably when Ella is still sleeping because she doesn't sleep at night. Yes, I will summon the bunny army. Or you're at your shop, right? Okay, yes, definitely. Well, we just need you to show up and then hit the like button, and then you can resume business as usual, and that will be great.
And I'm not saying this is like a trick you can use, but I will state that even if you go live for like 5 seconds with the person and then you have to go run off and go do like other things, people
if you pop in, it'll notify them, and then you can go. Yep.
Yes,
I
and
would
then
say
people
just a
will
good
come
30
in.
seconds hello and.
Yep, and then people come in and then they go, "Hey, where's this person? Oh, you just missed them, but here, while you're here."
You know what's even better is if those people that come in turn on their socials.
Yes.
Because all those numbers get shared with everybody that comes in the room.
Because I'm not going to say much, but when I did this show right here,
Exactly. Yes. Wow.
which is the wonderful
Yes.
world of drawing and music with the lovely Carrie Long.
Yes.
I had amazing numbers.
You
And
tapped
she
into
sang
that
for
star
2 hours.
power.
I drew a Beauty and the Beast picture, and wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So having people come on and
She
help you.
definitely has her own posse. I noticed that the other night. Well, I knew it already, but I
Right.
definitely noticed it the other night whenever she came in. I was like, "Oh, well, the Carrie crew is here. Hello,
Mhm.
everyone. Welcome." They're so awesome. It's so nice to have that kind of support system for what you do. That's so wonderful that she has that.
Speaking of support systems, I'm sorry that I stole Luke from you guys.
That's fine. He's a free citizen
He
of
is.
the internet, and
But
if
I feel like I've taken ownership of
you know, you
Luke.
haven't taken him, you just share him. It's like co-parenting
Okay, then I feel better about that.
because
Yes.
he
Oh,
always
thank you,
comes into
Ella.
our lives. Thanks, Ella. That's so sweet. He
He
always
is
hangs out in
like
our lives still, and usually
yes, he
you're
does.
in our lives too, so it's not like we're
Am I
missing
in your
much.
life too?
Lives.
Oh,
Yes.
lives. Like I'm yes.
The
I'm like a
stream.
stalker.
The stream.
A stream. You're in our
Yes.
streams. Wait a minute. That sounds even worse.
We are islands in the stream. That is what we are.
Islands in the stream. That is what you are. Nowhere in between. I can't get any higher right now.
Yes, we all
Sail
need to
away with
do a drive-by to share them viewership numbers. Exactly. Millions of eyes can see. That haunts me now, Ella, thanks to Tim.
See, I thought
Yes.
Ella had already done it once this month, but no. Okay, so we're gonna drop Ella down. Oh, that is one of the first things. Obviously, once I catch up on bills,
I actually like it, Ella.
I am
It makes
looking
me
forward to
giggle.
getting a job again so that I can buy my very own Bunny Valentine.
Oh.
And like I said, once I catch up on bills, that is probably the first purchase that I'm getting is a bunny because
He does it.
I feel left out not having one.
Still working on my
Then I
perfect
too can have
fun.
a bunny rave.
Bunny rave. Yeah, I told Carrie, I said, you left the kids home without any adult supervision, and we had a party, a house party.
Yes, you did.
We did. It was so great. We had a DJ and everything. It was wonderful. She loved it,
I
though.
haven't
It was
seen
great.
anything like that on there since the dance offs.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
So there is a history of that type of craziness on the show.
I feel like it should be expected and demanded.
Heck yeah.
Hi. What's up, Willie? Hi, Lorenzo.
Hey Willie, how you doing, Lorenzo? Like I don't want to say that it's needed, but my very first ever Pop X cast, I was treated to an Austin dance, party at the very end, and I
That
haven't
was
had one
exciting.
since. And I'm kind of like this every time. I'm like, I need an Austin party, and he's,
I think Joe clipped it and it's on his Instagram. You can go back and watch it.
oh nice.
Or it's on the PopX account, probably.
Well, yeah, I can
If
always
it's
go
not
and
on
watch
Joe's
the
account.
episode over again.
Yeah, if you need a fix, there you go. We don't want to break poor Austin. He's too awesome.
No, he works so hard. Oh my goodness.
He runs on like energy drinks and dreams of dreams.
He reminds me of when I was in my 20s and I would work on like 3 hours of sleep and had 3 different jobs in one day. And
That's exactly what he is. He's in his 20s. He's,
yeah,
fresh out of college, newly married, just got his first house and is living the dream.
oh no, I was not married. I still lived at home, but I was never there. And I was basically just crashing college parties whenever I could.
Yes, I know Sora is on Smash Brothers Ultimate. My husband and son are playing it right now.
Right now. in this very universe right
That's
now,
why it's so
somewhere,
quiet in this room, because he's not in here.
a
And the door is
husband
shut.
and son are playing Sora on Ultimate Smash Brothers.
It's true. It's happening.
That was
right
my
now.
best movie guy.
It is the
voice.
final character added to the Smash Brothers Ultimate lineup, which is amazing because there's like 523 characters you can play, plus all of the Mii skins. It's a little bit ridiculous.
Just a little bit.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Good.
You just got the pass yesterday? Okay.
The pass. Oh, with all you paid that much money for all that stuff? I'm sorry, Nintendo 64 is not worth that. If that's what you're talking about. You can upgrade your subscription, your annual Nintendo whatever online service, to be able to access all of the Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis libraries for like
But you know it's not all of the
retarded amount of
libraries.
money.
It's just their popular games.
Sure. I don't know. I don't have the whole list. Talking about the Fighters Pass too. Oh, okay. Sorry, Willie. My bad. Yeah, we've got that. Joseph demands an invite. Or no, he requests. I gave him one though. You have been invited. Going for the upgrade.
Come
next
on.
week.
Okay, look at that. One
Why is my
inked
character
anime
missing?
character with a brush for the whole thing.
You are like becoming a master of the paintbrush. Master Jeremy.
No, oh, and I have a little bit down here.
It's true.
Meow.
Did you just meow for the fox?
I did. Meow.
All right. That's what the fox says now.
Yes, the fox says, "Get your butts in here, Mr. Joseph Back."
Yes. Summon
He's
him
like, I'm
again.
setting up my camera. Leave me be. Now, do I have any wet spots?
There he is.
Hello.
Hi.
Did you just say, do you have any wet spots?
Oh,
Yup.
maybe.
Nice.
Okay, he already directed. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if he had buttons.
Oh, I've got buttons, big boy.
It's
I
true.
got buttons.
I look like I'm max headrooming.
I
Dropping
can do this. I
pixels.
could totally do that.
I'm flying.
Or I could just take that down and I could do that.
Yep, you could do that.
Yeah. Or I can just.
What show is this?
I don't know.
I don't know what show this
It's
is.
Hello, Ella.
this show right here.
Night, everybody.
Yep, Joe's here. Time to go. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh my God, you guys.
Well, I've only been drawing since 7 this morning, Joe. I'm a little tired. Not really.
You must
I,
continue to. Oh my God, that's the cutest Pikachu ever.
Isn't it?
I just
I
got
like
all
'em.
squishy again.
Squishy, squishy, squishy. Could you imagine this if this was like one of Ella's bunnies and you could squish it?
Squish
Oh
it
my
real
gosh.
good.
And he would light up yellow?
I could probably do.
I like it.
Are they doing two artists together?
Probably. They're kind of just. I don't know, honestly. I'm not gonna be able to play because it's during literally the
Put
most
myself
hectic
down
time
for
of the week,
3:30,
so-
Jeremy. Are you available on 3:30?
I'm available pretty much any time that isn't 8 p.m.
Well, I put myself down for 3:30.
Tag team.
It'd be
back
cool if you
again.
want to, or Desiree. Is Desiree going to be able? Whoever wants to do it, I put my name on the list. So you artists
Yeah.
too.
Desiree was concerned about her tech freaking out. And because
Oh.
it's not going to be a huge group, you may be okay, Des.
Well, she did have stars. It was no big deal.
Yeah, I think she was more worried about having like 8 people in this room at the same time. And I don't think it's going to be like that because
No,
it's
it's only
spread out.
2. They're pairing up. So
So
that'd be part of the Haps collab.
I sent her the link if she changes her mind. So
Okay. Well, I'll
there
put
is
myself
that.
down 3:30. So if anybody wants to join me for 3:30,
Yeah, 'cause
that'd be
I'm awake during that time, so I'm good.
well.
Ella does have that hat. It is a Pikachu. It's the super cutest.
I'm so sore today.
You guys hold the phone for me.
I don't have a phone.
Please stand by. Your call is important to us.
Please press 4 to be
My
transferred.
internet is crap right now. My
You were
goodness.
glitchy last night. Did you notice that you had a couple moments on Pop X where you were grainy?
I did not notice.
I was going to I didn't say it in the broadcast for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were.
I don't know what's going on with our internet, but it did die out the other night, and it was like out for a long ass time.
Hello,
So
Desiree.
it probably has something to do
And
with
we
that.
turn around.
So here's a link. If either of you want to join me, it'd be cool if I could get some, maybe paired up with somebody that I know, whether it be Des or Jeremy. Like I can give away a baby bunny. Baby bunny. You guys get to see my fish tank. Look at my fish tank. My 60.
Oh, that's
See?
cute.
And it's got these little Pokeballs at the end.
Oh my lord. Free
yeah.
balling.
Yeah.
Hello, Desiree.
Hi, Desiree.
So that'll keep my head
Is she
warm.
showing us her AirPods?
AirPod, Desiree.
What is he doing?
Boop.
Are you okay, Desiree?
Look at that. You can see all of it.
Do you need a hug?
Whoa, I like that
She's
camera
probably
angling.
whooping some butt.
Give good hugs.
No, I just got little one to bed, and it's just this technology with Haps. It's like Haps is not coordinating really well with Android, and it's kind of making me upset. So.
Well, when I get upset, I just fart, and I don't give a damn who hears it.
Wow.
So that helps me, but it may not help you.
I mean, look how blurry I am. This is.
Don't worry.
Haps needs to get this shit together with this.
It's
That's
the
annoying.
Android app. They haven't pushed an update to the Android app, I've heard, in like 2 months. I could be very wrong on that, but
Yeah. No drinking while operating equipment. I do it all the time. It's all good.
Thank you, Lord. I don't know if I'm arting tonight.
I'm not. I've had a very difficult evening.
I'm sorry, man.
She explained that her brain is like that scene in
Yeah, you know the imaginary food fight from Hook whenever it turns real into the sherbet colored pudding. That's what my brain was earlier when I came in.
Oh, sorry, sweetheart.
That's pretty much right where I was. I'm a little better now. Calmed down a little bit. I got to chill in a quiet room in the dark, and it was cool to hang out with friends and just have a low-key moment to kind of ground myself. But yeah, it's been a battling evening with said eldest child.
Oh boy.
So it's been fun.
Let's just say he has not been in a Joseph Burke today.
What?
He has
a good child. He hasn't been a good
Oh, I'm
child.
not a good child, dude. I'll tell you something right now. I am pretty jacked up. So don't put the word good and Joe in the same context.
Are you trying to say you gave your mother troubles?
Hell yeah, I did. I was an only child.
I have not read about any of those troubles that you gave your mother yet. Are they later in the book?
They are in the book.
Okay, I just haven't gotten there yet. Sorry. It sucks.
Well, actually,
I was reading the book on my breaks at work, which means I got about 8 minutes to 12 minutes per day that I was reading the book, because it was one of those things where once I went into the break room, I didn't have internet. So I was like, okay, pull up Joe's book because I have it downloaded, and I would read it. Well, since not working, I've not read a single page of it since, and it really frustrates me because I keep thinking I got to get back to reading that book, and I haven't set aside time here at home to do it. So I apologize, Joe.
It's all right, bro.
See what work ruined?
I'm so tired. I did the entire yard today in preparation for.
But I bet it looks gorgeous.
It's pretty banging. I'm not gonna lie. I did edging, weed trimming, tree trimming, palm trimming, mowing the
hot.
yard.
That's hot.
Yeah, I had my
That's a lot,
Apple
dude.
Watch on, and I ended up burning 1,636 calories today,
Wow.
just in the yard in a 2.5 hour span.
I ate
Nice.
1,637 calories today.
And I ate it all back in pizza a while ago.
Did you?
Oh, heck
Nice.
yeah. Pizza time.
Yeah. Boy, Dez is on the struggle bus right now.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Is it not showing me now?
No,
We
it's
hear
showing
ya.
a little- I hear you, but it's showing that weird haps loading.
The H of death.
The H of death. Yes. But we still love
Jeez.
you.
I know that's see that's why I'm so afraid of doing like anything on the Haps channel, because you know you have to have money to build a computer or get an expensive computer to stream on Haps, you know, professionally or make it look good. So and I'm not anywhere close to that. So
Mine's kind of old, but it's doing the job. But yeah, I get it. If I didn't have this, I would be right on my phone like I did over on the scoping days.
Yeah.
Because if I was using my original computer, there's no way that this webcamming would work, because Windows XP and Haps do not get along.
I don't think Windows XP get along with most things. Does
No,
it?
it really doesn't. I can barely stream the net with that. They're like, "Are you sure you want to do this? You could get hacked." And I'm like, "There's nothing on this computer that it can hack."
It's like, let them come.
It's like, yes, I still have 90s malware on here. Do you really want to try me?
Let me show you my worm.
Yeah, I agree with Hannah. You don't have to have fancy top of the line stuff. That's something you just work your way up to. Like Joe and I have been streaming for damn near a decade. And we didn't start.
time.
We
Oh,
didn't
I've-
start with this.
No, I've been streaming long before Blab. I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Blab wasn't even on my radar until you guys mentioned it. I didn't even know what it was.
it's a cool platform, man. It really
Yep.
brought a lot of people together.
It sure did.
But I've only
Yeah,
really
it
been
was from
in the
like-
social media game for about 5 years, 6 years maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had no interest in getting social. I was still hanging out in MIRC chat rooms in the dark web.
I am Groot.
You are Groot.
I am Groot all
Fuck.
day.
So did you see my my moon, Joe?
You're what?
The topic moon.
Oh,
I did
that's cool.
a skeletal hand crawling up out of the grave.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just a a scary scene. I was gonna go zombie hand, and I was like, no, let's go skeleton.
Oh, I like the skeleton hand, dude. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Because I really don't draw skeletons very much, specifically hands. So it gave me a chance to be like, okay, what bones go where? What bones can I hide in shadow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Do I have one more easy one left to go? Yes. So I'm going to sketch out this piece here. And then I think I might call it a night because I've been on about 2 hours now, a little over 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on much longer. I just want to get on and say hey,
Yeah.
mainly.
Yay.
But I'm pretty dang exhausted.
Heck
Had a
yeah,
long
you are.
day.
That's a lot of work today, dude.
Well, it's just not that. I mean, it's just I've had a long day. It started. I know. What's up, Hannah? How you doing?
I know,
What's
Des.
going
I'm
on?
sorry.
Hello, Hannah.
Des,
I'm
I feel your
sorry, Des.
pain.
She just wants to be in the room where it happens. And I get that frustration.
I do. That's all she wants is just to be connected. And stupid app, man.
It's not fair. Anybody have an old phone you can send her that you're not using?
Preferably an iPhone. And I say that as an Android user only because I know the cameras are so much better.
I don't know what her current version is, but I bet you somebody has a newer one laying around in a junk drawer somewhere.
I mean, I have phones, but both batteries are shot.
Are those
That's
can
good.
you replace the batteries out on those? Are those versions?
No, because these are the actives. They're hard.
How
yeah,
how
that's
old
what
is
I'm
her
talking
phone that she's trying to use?
I don't know what Des, what's your model? If you
Yeah. Is it
don't mind.
It's an Android, obviously.
7 iPhone is what Hannah said.
Yeah, those ones there, I don't have replaceable batteries for them.
Desiree uses Android though, right?
I think.
I'm
I
not
have
sure.
iPhone 7, 10 just sitting
I thought
there.
she had an Android phone.
She does. Yeah. Desiree has Android, not iPhone.
Yeah.
Android K something. I got it 3 years ago.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Can you guys hear my fish tank?
No, I hear Josh's keyboard, which I thought was your fish tank.
Yeah, I'm not.
Got it.
I'm not hearing it. But I don't have headphones on either. I'm listening to speakers.
I have an iPod with a rotary wheel.
I have 3 phones, a 7, a 10, and 11 just sitting here. Apples. Android K something got a 3. Android is the operating system though. What's the phone, like the device? Is it like Samsung? I don't even know what the other brands are anymore. I've been using Samsung for so long I don't even know what the other Android phones are. Google. LG. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's hard.
Yes, it is.
I wonder why it's giving her trouble tonight about over all nights.
It's been a little wonky than usual for her today
Have some. Okay. Yeah.
that I've noticed.
I've
Mhm.
gone blurry a few times today during the stream,
Yeah.
and I'm using a webcam.
And my
so-
internet bar has been bouncing up and down too, but I think that's just my
I
end.
wonder if they're going to be pushing updates out soon or something.
I know they are working diligently on the back end to build that new thing up, so it very much could be that.
I do have some show and tell today.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Oh,
Well, when you get ready to show and tell, please go full screen so we can show well.
you got it. Sorry for the belch. Not sorry. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry.
But did it taste good?
Tasted like a particular pizza I just got.
Ooh.
Hog and honey.
Pizza. Well, John liked it.
Thanks, John.
I give it a 4 out of 5 on the burp range.
Nice.
It had substance and meat to it.
I'm going to go with a 3.5. I've heard better.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but you've been around him longer, so I haven't heard that many out of him.
Oh, dude.
Yes, I
there's
have
been
clocked a longer average viewing time.
Lindsay has definitely heard many different sounds coming out of my orifices. So just let you
Wow.
know that
That was
in
colorful.
particular, I am not trying to make it awkward. I'm just trying to
Nope.
make
Joe
it
paints with all the
real.
colors of the English language.
Butterfly in the sky.
I'm looking forward to hearing what you're going to be teaching us about Adam Warlock, sir.
Mm.
I can tell you right now. Save you the show.
No, don't ruin it.
Off the top of my head, Adam Warlock is a half cyborg human symbiote. And he was created and designed for one thing, to destroy Thanos. In which we did not get to see Adam Warlock in the original Avengers Endgame because Tony Stark was chosen to be the one to snap his fingers and not Adam Warlock. But I digress. Moving forward.
Ella, I can't ask him to shut it, but I can send you a roll of duct tape if that helps.
What are we showing?
Tim's orifices.
Tim's orifice.
Orifices.
He's got some big orifices to fill.
Orifice.
Can I show you my orifice?
I see a bunny on yours, Joe.
You see a what? On where?
I see a bunny.
I don't see bunnies.
I see a bunny
see-
right there hiding behind Lindsay's.
You on them drugs
No,
that
no,
killed
it's
Elvis.
not behind Lindsay, but I mean, he's hiding behind your panel right now. See the bunny? He's hiding.
Yes.
He's
He's
half,
on the
half hiding.
microphone.
You're on them drugs that killed Elvis, bro.
2 bunny ears and a microphone.
2 turntables on the microphone.
2 bunny ears. 2 bunny ears. I need a capture card that won't break the bank and it won't be a piece of crap.
You need a capture card?
Yes.
Yeah.
For what?
Animal
So we can
Crossing
see her island.
Oh.
for the Switch.
You going to live stream some stuff?
Well, here's the deal, Joe.
Here, lay it out for me. Tell me what it is.
Either I build a bridge and cross my past times, or you ain't going to see me next month.
Okay. Duly noted.
So we're just trying
But
to
that's
fix it
that's an
in.
extremely plausible circumstance. One in which I vastly can relate to and understand.
Yes. There's a whole lot unpacking at the first of the month, and I'm going to be there for it because I've got a lot of weeds to pull.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of villagers to take care of that I've been neglecting for how many 274 days.
Yeah, that's
some.
your island may look like Jurassic Park.
It probably has some sort of new species that has spawned in the back pond. at the campsite that I am unaware of. But I'm also really considering doing the DLC on top of that. So yeah, we're gonna deep dive back into the world of Animal Crossing, and if I don't get a capture card to share it with y'all, you may not
Andrew's not
see
gonna
me
be here,
around
y'all.
nearly as much as you do.
We could see you on screen like you are right now, just looking down at your screen and not communicating with us. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
mean,
be
I
deep
could
dive.
share kind of like the OBS version of my tabletop with the screen, but it's just not going to do justice, you guys. You're not going to get the
Yep.
sound, which sometimes is not that great during conversation. But yeah, glowing screens. I don't know if you've ever tried to share your phone screen with a camera. It just doesn't work
Yes.
very good.
It does not.
No.
True.
No, it will not be the same. So I'm trying to find a capture card that's decently rated, but not going to be a piece of crap that doesn't cost like $500 million.
You should get one of the gaming ones. Like, I can ask my buddy Joker, Steve, what he uses.
Yeah.
But the reason I
I
say
know
that
like
is
the Elgato is a name brand. that's really
Elgato
good.
is the big one.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like $100+ bucks, 150, 175 bucks.
You can get them cheaper on Newegg, and sometimes Amazon will run a deal on them. Yeah,
So
you don't have to get the top of the line. You don't have to buy the
No.
Cadillac.
Yeah, I was looking for more of a middle of the road, preferably around the 50, 75 range-ish was
Not a
my
bad range.
idea.
Alrighty, I believe we're time for show and tell.
I like show and tell.
So Joseph,
right.
I dropped your name in a stream today.
Did it hurt?
No, I was over in SJ's and he was talking about how.
Don't drop it too hard. I am a hemophiliac, so.
No, it's
Yes, we don't want any
I
bleeds.
dropped it on a nice pillow.
Nice.
But he was
Aw.
talking about how when you're in a group of community and to help each other out type thing, you know, like if you do windows and somebody needs windows done, then you send that person off to say, hey, let's do this guy does windows. I can't help you, but this guy does windows.
Winders.
And he was talking how he's got some different buddies that he's done watercolors. He'll send them over here. And then he said that he had someone ask him to do some specific work, and he had to send them off to another buddy that maybe they could do it, or he sent them to a website because maybe they could pick up someone just learning the trade. And the trade was vector imaging. And I was like, you do know that our very own man, here, Joe Burke, is our vector, guy.
What's your Victor vector?
And he's like, no, I did not know that. He goes, so from now on, if anyone has any vectoring, that they want done, I'm going to send them over to Joe. And I said, that's a good thing to do. So
yeah, I do
I threw
vector.
your name out there, sir.
Yeah, I love doing some vector work.
He loves a good vector job.
So I did a little driving tour today in Central Florida.
Yep.
On my lunch break after I mowed the grass and got cleaned up. I did a little perimeter drive today because a little rumor Birdie told me that certain things were installed over the weekend. So here we go.
Billboards.
So there's the first one. This is in Winter Garden, Florida, which is just right outside of Orlando. This one is the largest of all of them. This sucker is probably about, I mean, you could just see how massive.
Huge.
It's a big one. It's a big boy right there.
Is that a 10 by 20, 10 by 30?
It's a 15 by 14. Hold on. Well, I don't know. I have to look up the template, what I made.
It's not a big deal. No worries.
I know it's 15 feet wide.
Okay.
Wow.
I think. And then the last one, this is in a little town called Mineola, Florida. And so this would be, they all have different varying degrees of difference, because of the campus or the location. But did a little driving tour today. So there we go.
That is so cool.
That's so awesome.
It's cool to see your work and,
yeah, it is.
in real
Cool to
life.
see your work.
Well, yeah.
I'm glad
well,
you got to experience that, Joe, because that really is probably one of the
It's the
highlights.
pinnacle. Yeah.
It's one of the highlights of me working in the industry for sure. That
Yeah.
and also my t-shirt designs, seeing those around town is just the
Mhm.
coolest thing in the world. So I 100% know how that feels, and it's just a good thing. Relish in that moment, dude,
It's
because that's
pretty good.
amazing.
I did 5 billboards in all,
So cool.
and that was a good gig. I'm not gonna lie. Joe, how much do you charge for a billboard? Um, it's kind of a private.
Yep.
I was like,
That's
there's a lot
kind
of
of
factors that goes into that.
yeah.
Contact
That's
him
a
on his DMs, please.
It has
that's
to do
yeah
with the amount of hours put into the design and
yeah.
all
But
all the things.
mind you, I designed some of those billboards right here on Haps in my stream. I
I
remember designing them here
I
on.
remember part of that. Yeah.
I was there for watching some of that. Yes.
But it does depend on the time, specifically the size, the dimensions, and also the location if it's in a prominent area.
And how much back and forth you have to do.
Yeah, and there is a lot of. Unfortunately, these billboards were some of the easiest ones I've ever designed. I only had one round of edits.
That's like almost unheard of for Billboard.
Yeah. Well, the original design, remember I had the little plus signs in there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they took the plus signs out, and then I did more of a hexagonal geometrical pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yes, it depends on where the orifice is.
She has to say that word. She's getting it out. She
I
has
think-
to make
I
sure that
think
we are
she-
seeing that she's saying the word orifice.
I see you, Ella.
Ella likes orifices.
She does. She's got many orifices.
I think
So
if
you're
it's plural,
saying
is it
30
orifici?
grand.
So you're saying 30 grand?
That's the starting point.
I live in a 2-bedroom house. I think if I was making that much money on billboards, I wouldn't be living
For
in this,
Lorenzo's job, the answer is yes.
Okay. What is his job?
I don't know, but
Okay.
Could you
the
imagine the
answer
size
is
of your
that.
man cave if you were getting 30K per billboard?
Dude, if I got 30K per billboard job, that would be like ridiculous. I'd have the house paid off. I'd have, I'd have a lot of things, some
You
debts
would have every
consolidated.
comic book ever made.
No, I would be very
No.
frugal with my finances. It's not something that I would just go out and be extravagant about. That would be your first reaction, is to go out and buy everything that you want. But realistically,
But
that
once you
does,
have it, you don't have anything else left to want. So that's kind of another conundrum.
You know he would have Lou Ferrigno show up at his birthday party.
I'll be honest with you though.
Probably in a birthday cake.
My big thing is I just want. I think if that is part of the thing, money doesn't buy happiness, and you're basically purchasing something that is a band-aid to something deeper inside your psyche.
Ooh.
Money isn't everything, and I have definitely learned some of those lessons the hard way. But
Hi,
Helen
Jeeves.
Jeeves.
if I had that kind of money, I would actually be more humble and frugal about it, and not do things extravagantly, because extravagant lifestyles lead to only one thing, and that is your own self-destruction.
Wow, that's well said,
Gonna
dude.
take you down.
Well, yeah, it is well said, because I've experienced it, I've lived it, I've seen it,
Mhm.
and my faith is definitely a huge driver in what I just said. So money is crap sometimes. It's true. The more money you make, the more you're in the limelight.
Mm-hmm.
If I had 30 grand, I'd build my own computer so I could stream to apps professionally.
Hell yeah.
If
What's
any
up,
of us
Captain
had
Rehab?
it, we would get you your own computer as well, too, Des.
I think I would buy a really nice big Mac Pro, like one of those big,
Like maxed out the specs on a Pro.
max it out.
Hell yeah.
Do like a 10 grand build on a Mac, and just let that be my main streaming PC from there on out.
Yep.
Des, let's baby steps that. Let's start with rummaging up one of the Hapster's junk drawers for old electronics, and then we can take it on to the next level. I'm teasing.
No,
Yep.
I get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to go ahead and close up on out.
All right,
Okay.
goodbye.
It's almost time for... Oh, Kenny's gone. It's almost time for Ella to get broadcasting. So,
Already that time of the night.
well, it's getting there. It's
It is.
12.
It is.
I've been on since 9.
She's a half hour.
30
away.
minutes. Everybody go get a snack and go potty.
That's really
Heck
specific.
yeah!
Well,
But-
All right, everyone. Thank you
It's-
guys
it's
all
so-
for coming in and making
it's
this
so
a happy
weird.
collab for me.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say she invites us to her stream, but she never sends us an actual invite.
Oh, burn. I actually got an
Yeah.
invite today.
I didn't get an
Did you?
invite.
I did.
I don't think I got one.
I think people were confused on when you were leaving
I-
this week.
I think I
was
did get
confused.
one.
That's why I didn't send one.
I was
earlier,
born
but
confused. Now I do have.
I just invite him anyways, even if he's not here.
Oh, okay.
I see the invite now, Ella. But I'm just saying, like,
Aw.
I invite you on my streams, but I'm just joking with you. I'm being stupid. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. All right, anyway.
Nuh-uh.
All right, Jeremy, it's your stream, bud.
See
All right,
you later,
we're gonna-
Jeremy.
We're gonna throw
Love you
up
long
the,
time.
All right, goodbye.
Good
All
night,
right,
y'all,
thank you
boy.
guys all for being here. We're gonna type it all out now.